The Bloxy Marble League finally hits its final quarter of the events as we head into the Team Slalom. Here's our Captain Championship. The Fireworks lead after their gold medal in the jump pad, Pleasantburg second and Whirlwinds third. As we head into our overall standings, the Fireworks lead the Pleasantburgs by 12. The Lemony Lunatics in third, the Comets in fourth, and the Dragonflies in fifth. Now as we see here, we have the Crazy Chickens doing their demonstration run. And instead of unlike other events, you need all 4 members to contribute to your time. If you have one DNF, that will be an instant disqualification for you. If there's more than one, then it will be based on the time of your third marble. The Crazy Chickens had a time of 24.12. It's a decent result, but teams will obviously be hoping to get much better than that. We head into Heat 1, the Loping Lasers. The team that sits in dead last, the fourth team to do so after the Berry Blossoms, the Reflecting Rodeos, and the Sugar Rushers. Now, the Loping Lasers haven't had good results in any event so far in the second half. They've been really underwhelming considering their great start to the season. However, they seem to be doing pretty well. They handled the bump very easily as they set a time of 23.72. That will be RP. That will be the benchmark for the rest of the teams. Moving on, we have Heat 2, the Reflecting Rodeos, the team that sits last in the Coaches Championship. In the Captain's Championship, they're doing pretty well after their silver medal in the jump pad. As we head off, Reflect is leading the pack really well, but seems they struggle at the bump. Illusion, Evade, and Silver. Not great from them, but seems even Evade might be able to overtake Illusion considering they are going incredibly slow, and they make the pass. It's obviously not necessary, but it seems that's the best they can do. 24.20. Really not a great score from the Reflecting Rodeos considering how tight this event can become. Next up we have the Berry Blossoms in Heat 3. This is the lowest the team has been provisionally since Event 2 when they were in 15th. To head off, Dread. This is the team that has Grasp members that did their 3 events, a 4th, 3rd, and 13th. Quite a surprise. Anyway, looking at their heat, at the current heat, they seem to be doing pretty well. The captain is not that far from the pack, unlike the Reflect in the last round, 23.99. It's not the best of results, but it will do to pass the Reflecting Rodeos. Next up, the Sugar Rushers, the team that had a mid-season captaincy change, demoting Fructose and promoting Glucose took the captaincy role. This comes after scoring 6 points in total in 4 events, which caused them to change the captaincy, and they got that bronze medal in the jump pad, so it seems to be doing well. What isn't seeming to be doing well is their run right now. They are set to have another bad result, especially with one of them trailing far behind, 24.21, behind the Reflecting Rodeos. Not a great result. Next up, Heat 5, the Spheres of Sky. This team really needs a good result to try and claw themselves out of 12th place. Far cry from their provisional second place in after event 2. As we look, the second and third marble was having a really interesting fight for the spot. Why they are racing? Who knows? But they will set a time of 23.92, a P2 result from the Spheres of Sky. Next up, we have the Blackjacks, the team that hasn't had a top half finish since Event 6, hasn't had a medal since Event 5, currently leading the most valuable marble standings, surprisingly enough, despite the team being 11th. The team seems to actually be doing pretty well. It's a pretty rapid response. They do very well recovering from the first bump. This bump should be easy for them. As they are zooming down the course, would this be enough to topple the Loping Lasers? It will not, but 23.24 P2 for them. Incredible result from the Blackjacks. Next up, we have Team Lunar in Heat 7. Now, Team Lunar has, despite having 3 medals, because of their poor showings in other events, that's caused them to tumble down the order, now back in 10th after the lowest they have been provisionally since Event 7 when they got dead last in the steeplechase. Now here we have doesn't seem to be doing quite good. In fact, it seems to be pre-bottom half. Yeah, P5, 24.13 from Team Lunar. Not a good result, considering it hasn't been a good season, good second half from them, having gotten yet another dead last event, and not great, and only one top half in these couple events in the second half. We had Glitchy Gladiators, a team that, despite being in ninth, has been actually doing pretty consistently. The only thing holding them back was actually their lack of medals, and of course their poor showings in the last two events really did not help. Glitch, Malfunction, Trojan, and Bug set a actually pretty decent time. P2, 23.83. The Loping Lasers actually have been doing pretty well to defend their provisional first. Their heat was incredibly well done. Good job to Laser and the bunch for actually doing good, in fact. The front freezers are next, and it seems they have trouble at the first sector, and they have one stuck. This will be a disaster for the front freezers, who will have to settle with a DSQ for the team. However, they are going to have the hope that another team that's a slower time than them, their third marble. If not, they will definitely be finishing last. What a wasted opportunity that was. They were zooming down the course. They could have actually finished above the Loping Lasers had they not lost one of their members there. Next up are the Whirlwinds, who are also going down incredibly fast. This team has been incredibly consistent and recovered from a provisional third team since from event 6. Their gold medal in steeplechase and the bronze medal in last event Team Pursuit. They do incredibly well, 22.22, over 1 second faster than the Loping Lasers as they take the provisional lead. Next up is the Aura Orbs, who have decided to swap events with the Whirlwinds. They should have actually gone first, but I guess they decided to swap. Moving on, the Oro Orbs, Oro Uno, Dos, Tres, and Cuatro. Uno has been doing a pretty good job in both individual and team events, and let's see what the rest of the team can do. Leading the pack, they are going not great. They're actually going pretty slowly. Let's see what they can do. 22, 23, and it will be 24. 24.17 for the Oro Orbs. P8. They are just on the cusp of the top half. Next up, Heat 12, the Dragonflies, a team that has finished top half in every event except event 1 and event 5. Just a testament on how consistent they are. Seems there was a fight there for second place again. Let's see what Wyvern. Let's hope Wyvern can actually lead the team to another medal. Their first in their reserve zoom in event 6 for the funnels at 23.88 P5. Yet another top half finish that is in a podium. Moving on, we have the Amethyst Comets. Now this team has fallen pretty far away from the rest of the pack. Like, as they lose, that's it for them as well. They lose a marble. This will be another bottom half finish. A disaster from the Amethyst Comets, considering the expectations they set after event 2. And overall, the team that were in the provisional podium for 7 of the 7 events of the top half will be finishing in dead last again. Next, a joke of an event from the Amethyst Comets. They have a disappointing result as we head into the Lemony Lunatics. They were showing great signs of consistency, even leading the standings after event 9 despite having no gold medals. However, 8th place finish, 2 8th place finishes and the 11th place finish last event put them back. Let's see what they can do here, as they don't do very well. 24.26, the slowest of all the finishers so far, saved by the fact that the Amethyst Comets and the Fern Freezers lost their marble and got disqualified from the event. Very poor showing for them. Next up is the Pearlescent Pearls. Vibrant, despite actually having 0 individual points, has led the team to 2 gold medals. Sorry for that. 2 gold medals and a bronze. They currently are in second for the second in the Captain Championship. They are doing very well as they will set a time 21.2. That is 1 second faster than the Whirlwinds, who are in second place. A very good result considering, and might have the opportunity to dethrone the Fireworks, who have a 12-point lead for them. The Fireworks will need at least a medal to actually hold on to the lead, as they seem to be doing pretty mediocre. This might be Vibrance's third medal as captain of the Pearlescent Pearls. This is a stage where we often see teams get eliminated from title contention. We might see many get eliminated right now, as the Fireworks set a 10th place finish. Really not a great result. The Blossoms, Fears of Sky, and the Blackjacks can all celebrate for getting top half finishes. The Gladiators and Tigers just miss out the podium, and the Evans Comets and the Fern Freezers set very bad results. Lemony Lunatics their second bottom half result after event 7. Bottom 4 results: Sugar Rushers, Reflecting Rodeos, Oro Orbs, and for Lesson Pearls, Whirlwinds, and Loping Lasers are podium of event 7. This time they will all swap positions as we look at the event 13 podium. Loping Lasers will be seen to get out of dead last. As we look first at the Captain's Championship, as crazily enough, the entirety of the bottom 12 has been eliminated from title contention. Fears the Sky, with their decent result, they're showing has been eliminated from title, but can still podium. If the podium of the Captain Championship is just running away, this will be the Pearlescent Pros Championship to lose. The Pearlescent Pros will take the lead from the Fireworks. The Lemony Lunatics far behind, as the Reflecting Rodeos, the Sugar Rushers, and Loping Lasers, despite their medal, will be eliminated from title contention. Sand Race, Jump Pad, and the Elimination Race for the B-Leagues will all be the upcoming events. And see you soon.